Thank you for watching another episode of the Boat Geeks podcast. If you enjoyed it, please click on the subscribe button below and click on the bell notification so you'll be notified when new episodes drop.
And if you like it, click on the thumbs up and leave us a comment. We'd love to hear from you. Can you talk a little bit about the attraction of Bell Harbor?
It is definitely a boater's bucket list, as you mentioned earlier. It is the only marina in downtown Seattle. Mm-hmm. So talk about getting on your boat, going down to experience downtown Seattle. There's no better place to tie up. Your 5-minute walk to Pike Place Market. Yep. And the city of Seattle is doing such amazing work connecting the waterfront to Pike Place Market in the city. It's going to make it so convenient for people to bring their boat in, spend the weekend, and really be able to explore a completely renovated downtown Seattle.
From the Big Seattle Boat Show and recorded on location in the heart of the action, it's the Boat Geeks with Darren and Daeron.
We're the Boat Geeks, whatever floats your boat. We're the Boat Geeks.
Welcome to another episode of the Boat Geeks. I'm your other host, Darren. Darren Katz couldn't be here. And here is the 2025 Seattle Boat Show, the West Coast's biggest boat show. And my guest right now is Stephanie Riley, Maritime Marketing Manager for the Port of Seattle. Stephanie, welcome to the Boat Geeks.
Thank you. Super excited to be here.
Well, we're excited because the Port of Seattle is everywhere in the Puget Sound, it seems. You've got multiple marinas. You've got this little airport called SeaTac. And what else falls under the Port of Seattle?
The port owns and operates marinas, maritime terminals, spanning all the way from the Duwamish all the way up to Ballard. And so we have a big commercial maritime side where we have Fisherman's Terminal, our Terminal 91 operations, and then we also have recreational marinas. So the port has Harbor Island Marina, Bell Harbor Marina, and Shilshole Bay Marina, and Salmon Bay Marina. Yeah. So there's a lot going on.
And we've put in at Shilshole, and that's a great spot. We have yet to enjoy a visit to Bell Harbor, and it's been on our kind of like our bucket list of places to go, because boaters, by and large, they like to go north to the islands, to the Broughtons, to Alaska, whatever, but there's this urban buzz that you can get down here, and so Bell Harbor, one day, we will eventually make it to. So you've got 3 main marinas that offer guest moorage. And like I said, I've been to Shilshole. So can you describe Shilshole Bay Marina for the boater who has yet to come in and try it out?
Yeah, so Shilshole is located in the Ballard neighborhood, a super just charming kind of maritime neighborhood that people love to come visit. It has the Ballard Locks, some great just shops and downtown bars, and Shilshole Bay hosts guests year-round on our main guest dock. The south side is 50-foot slips, and the north side's a long linear tie. So it can really host any type of vessel length. And then we have our north end where we host a lot of regattas on the weekends, and sailing is huge at Shilshole. So that is definitely part of kind of the maritime culture out there, is a lot of sailors, and it's always hustling and bustling. In the summertime, we host a ton of events for people to come out to. And so it's a great spot for any boaters to want to come in and spend the weekend in Ballard, away from the main city, but a nice little maritime kind of neighborhood. Yeah,
you're on the edge, and you can wander in if you want and come back out to Shilshole. It's a big marina. How many slips total?
Over 1,400 slips. So Shilshole is actually home to the largest liveaboard community on the West Coast.
Neat.
So we have over 350 liveaboard vessels there.
Wow.
And the rest is monthly moorage, and then probably around, I would say, 100 guest slips.
Okay, that's awesome. You also have a fairly new facility on shore, the really pretty building, and there are some businesses there. I mean, you don't have to. You can go to Ballard, but if you need to, you've got stuff you can do right there as well.
Oh, yeah. We just remodeled all of our customer service facilities. So we have brand new restrooms, shower, laundry facilities right there on site that any of our guests can use. And then there's a coffee shop, ice cream store, bunch of boating clubs on site too.
Yeah,
So we have the Seattle Sailing Club, Windworks, right there at Shilshole that people can go get sailing lessons or check out at Rent a Boat. A lot of the boating clubs have their slips right on iDock too. So
wow.
people can
Yeah.
go out there and enjoy that.
And I got to do a shout out to my friend Angela's Dockside Mail,
Yes.
which has customers all over the world right out of Shilshole Bay Marina.
It is such an amazing service she offers for our liveaboard community and
Yeah.
monthly moorage customers to be able to have all their mail services right there and right on the property. It's pretty special.
It's pretty neat. And a cruiser that she lived aboard and developed it for that purpose, so it's really neat. So, yeah, Shilshole Bay, we've been in a few times. We're lucky to get a reciprocal, and because that's a popular, destination for getting a reciprocal slip. But one of these days, Bell Harbor. Now, our yacht club, we're with the Port Townsend Yacht Club. We have an annual cruise to Bell Harbor, but it's in the beginning of December, which isn't an issue for weather because we've had some really beautiful December cruises down to Bell Harbor, but we've got school and other things going on, so we've never been able to go. But one of these days, can you talk a little bit about the attraction of Bell Harbor?
It is definitely a boater's bucket list. As you mentioned earlier, it is the only marina in downtown Seattle. So talk about getting on your boat, going down to experience downtown Seattle. There's no better place to tie up. Your 5-minute walk to Pike Place Market.
Yep.
And the city of Seattle is doing such amazing work connecting the waterfront to Pike Place Market in the city. It's going to make it so convenient for people to bring their boat in, spend the weekend, and really be able to explore a completely renovated downtown Seattle. And the Seattle Aquarium is a brand new experience for people, so that's definitely been a hit. But Bell Harbor hosts about 35 yacht clubs a year.
Yeah.
And so it's a fun way to just bring your friends down, tie up. You can experience downtown, but a lot of people like to go to cheer on the Seahawks or the Mariners right there.
Yeah.
So definitely sailgating is fun down there. But Bell Harbor is open for guests year round, which is nice. And there's about 40 slips there. So during the week, we can accommodate anyone pretty much anytime. And then weekends, if you want to come in, just give us a call and we take reservations over the phone.
Yeah,
So.
popular. The weekends are popular. Is Bell Harbor all guest moorage? Or is there some permanent moorage there as well?
We do offer seasonal permanent moorage during the winter months.
Okay.
We use one of our docks for monthly moorage customers there. About 14 customers get the convenience of keeping their boat there for the winter.
That would be fun. And then not too far away, I take it, is this new thing that the city has built that's supposed to connect. What's that? I can't remember what it's called. It's like an art.
Yeah, so it's kind of a walkway roof deck that is right on top of the new Seattle Aquarium.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And it connects, the whole point is to connect the waterfront piers, the popular, piers with the wheel and all the, waterfront activities with Pike Place Market. It's a really convenient way to just walk up the stairs, you're right into the market. And so there's an amazing park roof kind of overview of the waterfront. It's amazing.
I saw it coming in on the ferry, and it's beautiful. It looks really cool. We have yet to experience it, but we will.
Yeah, and our friends over at the Friends of the Waterfront down at Pier 62 are doing an awesome job of just programming down on the waterfront. So there's little like shops, pop-up shops you can check
neat.
out. There's concerts. There's little soccer games set up right on the waterfront pier down at Pier 62.
Gosh, that's cool. And I think Bell Harbor hosts every Father's Day weekend the Classic Cruiser Association or something. All those beautiful wood boats come into Bell Harbor.
Yeah, the Classic Yacht Association has been coming in every Father's Day weekend for around 30 years now.
Wow.
And they come and bring all of their classic yachts down. It's a free event open for the public to come down, come into the marina. And a lot of the vessel owners open up their boats for tours and talking about the history of and just the craftsmanship of all of those classic wooden boats. So
And Bell Harbor right now, during this 9-day extravaganza, is the in the water portion of the Seattle Boat Show. So that must take a lot of coordination.
Oh, yes. And the Northwest Marine Trade Association has been such a great partner with us to bring that show to Bell Harbor. And we love having all the boaters coming down and checking out all the, new and used vessels for sale down there. So it's something we look forward to every winter to have and opening up our doors and being able to host it.
And showing off what you have. So, Bell Harbor, one of these days. And then the other primary spot where you can get guest moorage is not out on the salt water, but it's inland a little bit, and that's Fisherman's Terminal. Can you talk about that spot? That's a really unique place, isn't it?
Very special place for the maritime community. So Fisherman's Terminal is home of the North Pacific Fishing Fleet, but we also offer recreational boats to come in too. And we encourage everyone to come. It's right inside the ship canal, right before you exit the Ballard Locks. And there's up to actually 4 hours of free guest moorage down there. So we encourage people to tie up, walk around the terminal, go get some fish and chips, and enjoy walk around the terminal and seeing all the fishing fleet up close and personal is kind of a neat experience for people to check out.
And there's a lot of history in this particular spot.
This episode of The Boat Geeks is sponsored by The Boater's Guide, a free app for Pacific Northwest boaters. The Boater's Guide is adventure and information, right at your fingertips, right when you need it. Find your happy place with The Boater's Guide, a free download on your phone or tablet in the App Store and Google Play.
So how old are these marinas? When were they established? I'm putting you on the spot now. This is like, okay. I mean, Fisherman's Terminal must have been there an awful long time.
It was actually the first Port of Seattle property.
Okay.
I want to say it was built in 1912.
Neat.
Don't quote me
that's good
exactly
enough.
on that.
I mean, that's over 100 years ago. So, that's an old marina.
Yes.
And then Shilshole Bay, you have any? I mean, was that maybe like in the 60s? A lot of marinas were built in the 50s and 60s around here, but
I'm not
I don't
quite
mean
sure.
to put you on the spot. That's not it. We don't need to talk about that, Darren. Come on. Okay, so 4 hours free moorage, and if I put in at Fisherman's Terminal and it's like, wow, can we just spend the night here?
Yes. Yeah, Fisherman's Terminal also offers overnight guest moorage and monthly.
Oh, wow.
So It used to be back in the day, Fisherman's was just for fishing, the fishing fleet.
Yeah.
But we've opened it up now for recreational boats to come in too. So we offer guest moorage monthly, and then that transient kind of 4 hours too.
And all these facilities have top drawer amenities for the visiting boater. I mean, like you were talking about, I've been to the remodeled, facilities in Shilshole, clean, well maintained. So, as a recreational boater that likes to go places around here, thank you. We really appreciate all these places. And I didn't realize that Shilshole had such a, because I know so many people that live aboard there. I didn't know it was that big.
Yeah.
That's impressive.
It's a really unique community out there. There's a liveaboard association that we work with very closely, and we meet with regularly just to make sure we're providing a level of service that's meeting all our customers' needs. And we want those open lines of communication to be able to work.
Wow. This is the boat show environment. I actually haven't heard that until today. All of a sudden it's like, Stephanie's talking. Let's crank up the volume. Well, Port of Seattle, you guys are a partner with the boat show. You're a major sponsor. So thank you. Thanks to the Port of Seattle for helping put on this wonderful show.
Yeah, we're super happy to be here. It's a great opportunity for our staff to connect with, our maritime boating community. And we like to sponsor the Dogs on Deck Day.
That's right.
Because we know a lot of our customers bring out their furry friends to our marinas, and that's something fun for us to do. And then we're also a sponsor of all the seminars, which are free for people to come learn about anything from fishing to just cruising. And there was an awesome women's and boating panel discussion on Thursday. What a cool thing to get.
If you haven't seen, go to the seattleboatshow.com website, click on seminars. It's a tremendous array of topics and experts. It's really cool. But there's something else that the Port of Seattle is doing here, which I think is super cool. You guys actually got another booth, and that you're opening that and inviting nonprofit organizations, giving them a platform. That's super cool.
Yeah, it was an idea that kind of sparked our attention when we wanted to offer up a space for people to come in and exhibit for whether it be a couple hours to share their programs, or now we're actually letting people sign up for a full day to come and really set up their booth and share their story for people that may not be able to afford a booth space or be able to have the resources to staff a booth for a 9-day show. And so we really wanted to focus on maritime programs and organizations that are focused on advancing equity and also just environmental responsibility. So there's been some awesome feedback we've got from our Port of Seattle guests, and they've been making just great connections with people and being able to share their awesome stories and what they're trying to do in programs. And it's something we're really proud of, being able to include them in the show. So
That's
it's
really
been great.
cool. Thank you for doing that as well.
Yes.
Well, we've covered quite a bit about the Port of Seattle, the ports, the marinas, the involvement in the boat show. Is there anything else that we didn't talk about that we should?
No, just thank you for hosting us, and want to give a shout out to all of our Port of Seattle guests and the Northwest Marine Trade Association. What a great partnership, and we're so happy to be here engaging with the boating community, and we look forward to hosting all the recreational boaters this summer at all of our facilities.
Right on. Well, thank you
Yes.
for being on the Boat Geeks. And that has been another episode of the Boat Geeks. Until next time, whatever floats your boat.
We're the Boat Geeks, whatever floats your boat. We're the Boat Geeks, it's the boat that floats that we love the most. Yes, we love the boats. We're the Boat Geeks. the breeze, bringing us closer, life on the sea.